What's up, everybody? It's your boy T Fields, aka Thug Geek, here with BlerdSoup episode 12. We have the Fonz, and of course, we have our special guest this week, Jason Williams, aka Dirte, from the Dirty Boy Social Club here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we got a lot of stuff to get started this week, and I'm going to let the Fonz take it away. Go ahead, Fonz.
Okay, so first I want to give a big congratulations to everyone who made Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings' box office smash possible over Labor Day weekend. $96 million Friday through Monday, and then Tuesday it made $6 million. So it only took this movie 5 days to hit $101 million.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Damn.
The fastest a movie before this had risen to surpass $100 million was Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. And it hit $177 million.
And that's impressive, especially for COVID.
Yes. It is very impressive.
That means mofo don't give a fuck about COVID no more.
I mean, also, I wonder how much of that came from China.
None. It wasn't released in China yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's impressive about it. It was not released in China yet.
That is impressive.
Yes.
That's
$100 million here.
Way to go, America. They may have come off a little xenophobic. Forgive me. But
you think it could have been the whole Stop Asian Hate thing that produced it to get the numbers like that?
Potentially.
However, the census has come about, and Asian Americans are a very fast-growing population in the United States right now. So it could just be a lot of families, a lot of Asian American families just wanting to see themselves on the big screen in such a superhero way. I anticipate it will probably be a very popular costume in...
Did you saw what those black folks did when Black Panther came out? We showed up and showed the fuck out.
Yes.
We was in dashikis. We was out here like, yo, Wakanda.
So question about that.
Yes.
What happened to all of those dashikis in Black Love and Pride? Because like, as soon as the movie came out, it was over.
Yeah.
It was gone. There's no more.
Yeah.
No more.
So,
I lost my dashiki. I think my mom uses it as like a rag or something like that. I'm not sure. I think the car gets washed. It is. It's a very bad beach towel now. It's terrible.
Why is that though? Us as black folks, we just use shit on occasion. Like we still got the China cabinet with shit we don't touch.
Well, because that's it's one of those ideas of held wealth. You know, it's like, oh, we can be fancy like Jordans, right? They're just basketball shoes,
right?
But no, I'm going to keep them and wear them and not crease them. How? They're shoes.
How do you walk like that?
I think there is something to be said about the importance of keeping certain family heirlooms. But yes, my dad has an entire curio cabinet of my great aunt Chris's like knickknacks and uranium dishes. And
uranium?
I don't know if it's uranium or if it's like
they glow in the dark.
Right.
I don't know. Well, you know it's not like, I don't think it's exactly uranium, but you know, like the colored glass that gives it that illusion. It comes in green and purple and like orangish gold.
You mean colored glass?
Yes, I feel like there's a certain word for it though.
I thought it was just Define China, but this is the question though. I hate to say this shit.
What
is Define China actually real fucking China, or is it just dollar store shit put in there to look fancy?
Okay, so China technically is porcelain made in China,
right?
Shipped over.
That's the only. But I checked some of these cabinets, being nosy, and I've been like, Brazil.
Man, my mom has them, and
Honduras.
It's exactly. It's like one of those things. Don't drop my fine China. We never use this.
We never even been to China yet.
Ever. Actually, she has like 4 times.
But I'm just saying, like, who do we know from China? I mean, I know China because I mean that's
like
that's
in China, like right now.
Right, nobody. But I'm just saying, like, why do we have this fine China shit? When I mean, like I said, outside me, we got real shit because my grandmother's Chinese. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, what the hell?
You just answered it. Your grandma is Chinese.
No, but I'm saying for other black folks and stuff, like, you know the cabinet I'm talking about. Every old black person that's born
but with that statement, your little curio cabinet actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's China, because you're Chinese.
Yeah.
Me, I was colored. So Why? What do I need China
crazy
for?
Shit, though, I have been over my cousin's house and stuff who are like 100% like pure born, and they don't have the China cabinet.
Bro, let me tell you something. Just as an aside to the three of us, I've had to read my screen like 4 times in this last conversation. I just want you to know that. I was like, right. Okay.
But that's fantastic what Shang-Chi is doing. It was. I liked it. It definitely reminded me of. It felt like the first Blade movie, and then on top of that, it had a combination of like Rush Hour as well too. So I liked it a lot. But for me personally, it was a little long. It was like I feel like they could have got it done in an hour 30. I need to go 2 hours 16.
Wait, where do you see this movie on the online?
No,
I do believe it's available on Disney Plus, but it is still in the movie theater. I'm gonna go see it this weekend. You should go see it this weekend, Dirty.
People, it's touchy, close.
The movie theaters no longer have the whole like sit. Like this is like sit wherever the hell you want.
Yeah, I mean, I always sit wherever I want anyways, but I also go to the movie theater by myself on the regular, so usually I have like an entire row.
Why are you going to the movie theater by yourself? Aw, that's not
because it's awesome. It's fun. It's great. You don't have to worry about nobody or nothing. You don't have to pay for nothing.
I go with the crew. We got a Mystery Science Theater, that shit. Like, we don't
just talk to yourself.
No,
just talk to yourself out loud.
My favorite thing is, so the last movie I actually went to try and see on my own, I actually ended up sitting with people I knew. So I didn't even, I showed up on my own, but didn't sit by myself. The first movie I saw on my own was actually The Addams Family, like when I first came home from college. And my thing is I had never seen a movie on my own, but you're so into it because you're by yourself. The CGI animated one, so 2018.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Because they got the part 2 coming out next month.
Yes, I'm going to see that one too. So I was so invested in the movie, and I was actually like laughing at things that nobody else in the audience was laughing at. So like I felt kind of weird, but I was just glad that I could enjoy it like on my own. I didn't have to worry about like, I could just leave right afterwards if I didn't want to like go to the bathroom. And I live down the street from my own movie theater in town. Yeah. So it doesn't take me like very long to get there. So seeing it by myself isn't a big deal. But I love going to the movies on my own. And if you don't do it, you totally should.
I think the last movie I saw by myself was X-Men 2, X2, United. That's because I was rewatching. I was going for like the second playthrough.
I'll go to see a movie by myself if it's at the comfy movie theater. Where they bring you food.
The rich one?
You can pass out.
The snobby one? Yes. Where they bring you steaks and beers and stuff.
Right, because sometimes you just want to eat and just take a nap immediately after you eat.
Those are like the night type shit. Like when I remember like the old British, like the Knights and Times and shit, Kings and Queens. That's how I feel like that when I go to those type of movies. I feel like bring
dinner
me food.
In a movie.
Bring me
Wait. Are you talking about medieval times, bro?
Right, but that's what I feel like in a movie theater though. Like,
because you're like, like at night and times and women and beer. I'm like, what in the hell are you talking about, bro?
I've
actually
never been to a fancy movie theater like that.
What?
Well, you should.
Are you serious, Eric? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we don't have those in Ohio. I swear.
Yes, we do. Especially in Cleveland.
Where?
There's not one of those fancy movie theaters in Ohio. There is one in. I drove past.
Yeah, I've been in one in Columbus. Columbus got one. I've been there twice.
Columbus. I've actually never been to Columbus. As an
Why is everybody in Ohio hates everybody else from Ohio?
No, I've just never been to Columbus.
Like, the way she said Columbus.
Bro, you gotta understand, there's beef everywhere, dog. You got the 3 C's, and then we got Toledo that's just like, hey.
Just Toledo. Right. Toledo's the armpit of Ohio.
Literally, I hate to say it.
Well, Cleveland is also, they make the argument that Cleveland Youngstown area is the other armpit.
Right.
So while you can see Shang-Chi Legend of the Ten Rings in the movie theater right now because it's only been out for a week, Sony has decided that they are going to push Venom forward from October 15th to October 1st. So make plans to start seeing it right now because you have less than 2 weeks to plan than you did like yesterday or the day before.
I know. And that's crazy that they pushed it up because they pushed it back, then they pushed it up. It's like, yo, okay. But then I'm kind of pissed because it's PG-13. Like, come on, y'all. Like, it's Venom. You know he's eating people and destroying shit.
Was Venom, was the first one PG-13?
No, it was R.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because pirates made it.
True. So, like, Venom's one of my favorite characters. You see all the pops in the back right here. I got all the pops of them. That's my favorite. One of my favorite anti-heroes. So, like, they have and I love what they fucking did with Carnage. Like, Woody Harrelson's gonna kill this Carnage. Like, I already got the feeling that Woody's about to just knock it out the park as Carnage. So Woody I'm super excited for this. I'm just kind of. They can probably come out with a director's cut too, anyways. I know that's what they did before. They're gonna do a director's cut, and that's gonna be the one that we need. But I think it's still gonna be good. But I hate this whole we gotta hit the tweenie market. We need the tweenies to see it. Like, fuck that. Let this older cast watch it. Like, come on, I ain't no tweenie reading fucking about Venom.
I mean, Venom and Carnage and all of that was such a violent comic to begin with.
Right. Carnage is glorious. Carnage, his character is literally a serial killer. Literally a serial killer. Carnage kills people. Venom just ain't a occasional person. Yeah. And
then on top of that, Carnage's symbiote is blood, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Literally blood.
That's why he's red.
It's a red one.
Right.
I love that.
I love that too.
I wonder how they're going to do that.
Right.
There was what? There is. What was the other one? There is what? Carnage. There was Venom.
Now you have Toxin, Carnage, Ravage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you got
Ravage.
There's also Spider Venom, I believe.
Yeah.
That was just lazy writing.
Each symbiote that keeps getting more from each one gets stronger. Like Carnage is naturally stronger than Venom, and then the one that comes from Carnage, which is Toxin, is actually stronger than Carnage. So each one, every time they have a kill or another symbiote, they're stronger than the last one. So that's how they did it. But that's cool. I'm happy with that. Especially, I'm just mad. It's just like we don't have any tie-ins with No Way Home with this movie. It's literally its own like universe over here.
I am going to go see No Way Home because it literally comes out the day after my birthday.
Happy birthday.
December 16th, and No Way Home comes out December 17th.
So let's go real quick. What are you guys more excited for? No Way Home or the Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters.
Fonzie's birthday.
Dude, definitely excited for that.
Thanks.
But yeah, like literally, which movie though?
I am excited for Ghostbusters because I think it will be. I think a lot of people have been asking for another movie for a while. I feel like while the remake was good with the women, it didn't really have like the nostalgia effect that people were looking for.
Yeah.
And this does because it deals with, also, like family problems and, the kids are doing this now. And I just think it's going to be nice. I think it's something I'm going to take my mom to.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the best movie after you finish eating your whole Thanksgiving feast. It's going to feel like that one natural holiday again. Like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. We're all in the movie theaters. We're watching Ghostbusters.
You know what's supposed to be that movie? What's supposed to be that movie is Top Gun. Top Gun 2 is supposed to be that movie.
And you know that movie's going to be 2 years old when it comes out, right?
And that little fucking midget, he took it from us. Fuck him. All right?
It's not Tom Cruise's fault, man. It's Paramount.
Cruise. Yes, it is.
It's Paramount,
it's Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has all of Scientology behind him. He can do anything he wants. Are you serious?
Paramount. Paramount's like, this is the thing. So let's talk about streaming here for a little bit because a lot of people don't know these streaming platforms are making billions of dollars. Like they're not making little money. They're making. That's why even Warner Brothers this year with all the movies they released on their platforms because they're like, yo, we actually can make more money putting it straight to this shit. We actually make more money with subscribers. And HBO, for example, HBO Max has currently 67 million subscribers. And those 67 million subscribers, if they're paying the $15 a month like I am, yeah, that's $1 billion a month, bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Now, look, if you already have an HBO subscription, HBO Max comes in the package.
Correct.
So it's kind of half of one, 6 dozen of the other.
But remember, also, they're phasing out HBO now, though, because of HBO Max.
I feel you on that. But also, though, let's remember this. Like, here's why it's so much more profitable. If let's say the streaming service is like $19.99, right, per month for whomever. Going to the movies, most people go to the movies less than once a month for $20 to go see a movie. So, if you go to the movie 12 times, if you go to see 12 movies in a year, which is about what they're releasing, how they're releasing. If you notice, no one's ever releasing the movies like on the same weekend as an other person. So
Agreed.
it's like basically like once a month we get a new movie from a new studio. We can go and it's either on streaming or we can go and see it. So in this particular sense, it seems like their overall idea is we'll give you 3 movies a month. 3 movies a year from our studio, and then 3 more from the other big 3. That'll give you 12. Keep up with us, and then we'll give you awesome stuff in the middle, like Below Decks, Paramount. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, so
Segue,
good. So good.
Genius.
Oh, then also they dropped. Dude, so speaking of trailers, they dropped the Picard trailer today. We saw the Matrix trailer that got dropped today.
Woo! Like Matrix trailer. Woo.
The Matrix trailer is very fire, and
it was confusing.
It was confusing. It did what the first one did. We're like, what the fuck is going on? It literally captured what the first movie did.
I thought it kind of made sense.
No, okay,
because you're a woman, you can make things make sense to you.
So tell me what you think.
You make sense of confusion.
What's going on with the trailer, Erica?
Okay, so.
Because I'm lost.
First off, if your therapist is Neil Patrick Harris, you are already living in a simulation. A.
Right.
There you go. That's all right. So you win. All right. I didn't think about that.
But B, he's taking a lot of blue pills. And it seems like in this case, the blue pills are the pills that make you like stay like where you are. And the red pill, takes you down the rabbit hole.
So he was caught. And then they just keep feeding him. So the Neil Patrick Harris is the bad guy, feeding him the blue pills, keeping him in the. Okay, all right.
Yes, and so he's having these memories of like who he used to be. So like the beginning movies that you guys have seen. I haven't seen the Matrix movies, so I'm just kind of tinfoil hatting from what I know about them.
Wait, you haven't seen the Matrix movies?
No, I haven't seen quite a bit of movies.
Then then you're not allowed to have an opinion on the matter. Allow us to talk about it. No.
I did a study on the Matrix, like all 3 movies.
Yo, I've watched all you. I've never watched them, but let me tell you about them.
You guys said it didn't make any sense, so
because we made a mistake. Clearly, we made a mistake. All right.
No.
Let us figure this out.
Give me your feedback, though. I don't know what you think is going on. Like, I would love to know.
There's pressure behind my eyes now.
Oh, dirty.
It's okay.
So I really am of the belief that Neil Patrick Harris is that he was caught and like he is being prescribed like these blue pills to keep him kind of like comfortable in this new stimulation that they put him in. So, is that Wesley Snipes? I think that's Wesley Snipes.
Oh my god!
Or is it Forrest Whitaker? Okay.
Oh my god! No.
I'm gonna say the black.
Oh my god!
Wow.
He wears the glasses.
Oh my god!
Okay.
That's Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne. That's Morpheus in the older movies. Yes.
Who is that?
Lawrence Fishburne.
No. See, it's because he has those glasses on. I can't see his face.
Glasses does not a Morpheus make.
Yes, if I took my glasses off, you know how many people tell me I look better without my glasses than with them? Glasses really make, I know we were talking about glasses before we like first started airing, but glasses really do be changing like people's appearance.
It does, because literally, I look all happy and shit right now, but when I take my glasses and head off, motherfuckers like, oh shit, it's Lex Luthor. Oh shit, it's
no, not ever.
I get that all the time.
Lex Luthor is taller.
I'm 6'1". See, he's a height supremacist because he happens to be 6'4", so he was like a height supremacist over here.
6'2". I'm 6'2".
Whatever.
And the reason why I'm 6'2" is so I can take 2 inches from everyone who's like, I'm 6'1", 5'11" ass. But it's okay.
I'm 6'1", bro. You're barely taller than me, bro.
I am much taller. I am much taller.
For another day.
Sky is legit 6'6". Everyone's like, Sky is 6'8".
So what did you take from the trailer, Dirty?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Being someone who's actually seen all of the movies, all of them, including the ones on
and play the game.
Thank you. God, shame on you.
I'm sorry.
I'm still getting over that. So here's what I think happened. So at the end, he goes up, sunrise, and the sunlight. Oh, look at the sky! It's beautiful. Falls back down. No one knows where he is. I think the machines found him, caught him, put him back into the Matrix, and just feed him blue pills to keep him in it. So that's just saying it's like the blue pills.
Well, no,
like
remember they have his body at the end of Resurrection. At the end of fucking Revelations, they have his body.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's got it. So they put him back in the Matrix.
So that's what it is. He's just back in the Matrix and just fucking chilling.
Yeah, they hit him. Yeah, they hit him in the Matrix, and they gave him everything he'd ever want to never have to feel a kind of way about it.
But he didn't have. But as you saw in the trailer, he didn't have Trini. Not Trini. Fucking whatever the fucking name is. God, fucking
Trinity.
Trinity. I said Trini. I don't know. Trinity. Yes. They didn't. But remember, she's not in it. When he meets her in the trailer, they don't even know each other.
Exactly. Have we known each other was the question.
Right.
They put everybody else back into it. But it's one of those things where you can't stop, you can't keep people away from it. I think is what they're going to try and say, the magnetism of such. And when he's like dumped all those blue pills out, it's like, oh, you have to take 2 of these every day, every hour.
So you can keep control, yeah.
Right, that part.
Because if you notice, one thing I've noticed about in the trailer, because I break shit down, is that they show the White Rabbit again, they show the younger Morpheus again. So it's like, it's like all this shit's playing out again because, if you remember back in Matrix 2 Reloaded, when they talked to the fucking, what's his name? The older white guy. What's his name?
The Mandalorian? Not Mandalorian.
No. It starts with an M. I can't think of it, but he's the one that created the Matrix.
Frenchman?
No, the one that created the Matrix. Not the fucking one dude.
The architect?
Yes, architect. Thank you.
That doesn't begin with an M.
No, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking because
architect begins with an A.
Yeah, right. A architect. So, anyways, the architect who literally said like, "Yo, bro, like, you're not the first version of the fucking one."
Right. This is like I think they're like version 7, right?
Right. So I feel like it's gonna be him and another one in this movie, and I feel like they're basically gonna be him training the new one. Because remember that one was based on love. Keanu's character Neo was based on love. And so I feel like the new one it's gonna be another new one that's gonna be in here that's gonna be based on another theme, and that's what's going on. It's like, oh shit, like it's two ones in here, but I gotta go ahead and let this motherfucker take over. That's how I feel like it's gonna happen. Based upon what I got from the trailer. Go ahead, please.
Is Keanu Reeves a person of color, or is he just a very handsome white guy?
He's Middle Eastern, actually. He's Lebanese.
I knew it.
Yep.
He's half Lebanese and half Canadian.
Yeah.
These are the things that keep me up at night.
100% cool as shit, though. And he's a vampire, too, because this motherfucker has not aged at all.
I mean, there's a number of reasons why. I mean, he doesn't drink, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. He lives a super healthy life. And then on top of that, he legit doesn't give a fuck about any of the trappings of success other than make sure I have like my motorcycle.
Dude,
and
he
apparently
takes the subway to work. He takes the subway. You're a multi-millionaire. You're like, what's up? You need to
well, you know what it was though? He lost his
sister. His sister
wife.
Passed away. Yeah.
His sister
and his wife.
His sister, wife, and kid were all killed like in like a week's time of each other.
Yeah.
And he went back into movies just as kind of a cathartic way to deal with it. And so he just wants to make movies and stay in the movie thing. He makes his money. All right, so what? What do I want? I just want to make movies. I want to ride motorcycles and be chill. Apparently, this guy doesn't have a house. He just goes and like crashes on people's couches.
No, he's got a crib. He says he's got his crib in upstate New York.
He's got a crib now?
Yeah.
Awesome. But before, he was like couch surfing. Like in real life.
I mean, Bill Murray did the same shit. He was couch surfing and party surfing. He just popping up people's houses. Hey, what's up, Bill Murray? You guys got something to drink?
That happened in the 70s.
No,
I would let Bill Murray stay on my couch.
Oh, no, that's John Belushi.
Yeah,
never mind.
Bill Murray, he just recently did it. Maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, he just did it.
But yeah, what's up?
So that's my thing. Like with the Matrix, I'm like, yo, like shit got real pretty quick. But it's like, is he lost? We definitely know he's back in the Matrix. He's taking the blue pill. We see a younger Morpheus. We see another probably new fucking Trinity.
Trinity.
I don't know why I keep saying Trinity. Why is Trinity about? I keep thinking about the Purple Ranger because she passed away 20 years ago.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm amazed that Fonzie just has to sit there and just like wait for this segment to be over because she's like,
because I don't know what I'm talking about. Jason, Dirte.
I didn't judge her that bad a little bit.
But I understand where Dirty's coming from, though. Like, I'm sitting here thinking I, like, know, about the plot of the previous movies when I don't. So, like, my perspective was more just somebody who's just, like, a moviegoer,
I just watched all 3 now.
That's what I liked about it.
Well, yeah, I have to put it on my list along with all of the Star Wars movies. So.
Well, Dirty, have you seen Dirty, have you seen all the Game of Thrones?
Yes.
All right, never mind.
Oh, okay, well.
I've seen all the Game of Thrones. I've seen all all of the fucking Lord of the Rings, all the Hobbits, all of what is it? Jeez, all the Blades terribly.
No, it was just
I
one
love
bad blade. It was just one
The
bad blade. That's
third,
it.
yeah, Trinity was terrible.
Trash.
Trinity was terrible.
I
Super
mean,
trash.
dude was on the set high as fuck. He didn't even care for his lines. He's like, yo, I'm only doing this because I'm contractually to do this shit.
That's the Wesley Snipes movie.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. He's a black guy. All right. Good job. Good job. Good job. I've even seen all 3 Expendables. What the hell? I've even seen all 4 RoboCops.
Have you seen Chronicle?
I started watching it and I was like, I'm a grown ass man.
Original Michael B. Jordan. I love it.
I haven't seen I've seen the first Chronicle. They only made one movie, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They did only make one
but
movie.
I haven't seen any of the Divergent shit at all.
I think it was the first, no, I think it was the first movie I saw as an adult. After I turned 18.
And I just finished the Hunger Games shit. I just finished the Hunger Games shit.
I love Hunger Games. So we are talking about the Matrix, and it kind of makes me think, well, I guess it's the same IP, like Warner Brothers. Well, Rick and Morty season finale has come and gone, and it
the greatest
was fantastic. So
season finale.
Yeah.
Ever.
If this doesn't get an Emmy, then I don't know what I'm literally this shit.
Oh my god.
They waited 2 seasons to give us this shit, and it changes the whole demographic of the show. The
Rick
show is not really the same
Jack
show anymore.
Deserves the Emmy over.
Yeah. Evil Morty isn't evil, he's just cold.
No, he's just distant because he's like Rick ain't
he's
shit.
Cold-blooded.
Cold. So basically, what ended up happening is that Evil Morty plan was fucking the plan of all plan. He had contingency to contingency to contingency to kill all the fucking Ricks. That the Rick that's in that Rick C-137 controls. So basically, come to find out there's a Rick multiverse in which Rick C-37 is the fucking alpha god of all these Ricks. That's why he has it. And Evil Morty makes a plan to destroy all that shit, and plus all the other Ricks that are in existence, and fucking does it. And only to create his own existence in another reality in his own world with the new fucking yellow or gold fucking portal gun. Fucking amazing. I mean, that's simplifying this shit, but it is, dude, when the music starts playing, you know it's real.
Bro, oh my god.
When you hear it from Dakota, you know it's real.
The Rick Shank Redemption?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so the Rick Shank Redemption, strongest up until 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Strongest writing of the entire series.
Yeah.
Strongest writing with the close being the train, the Looby Bits.
Yeah, the mystery train, yeah.
Mystery Train, right? But Rick Shank Redemption was one where that was the story arc that was going on, the story behind that, we totally walked away from it. And there was a total backstory going on that we had no idea of what was happening. That is probably equally as enthralling, but much more like what is it? The West Wing. I think it would have played out more like the West Wing than it would have the hijinks of a drunk and his child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of seeing that, but seeing the fact that in 9 and 10 we find out that the
Citadel. Really? Now you want to crack on me with words? Citadel, you mean, sir? Citadel. Citadets.
I was gonna say Cinnabon. Okay. All right. Just so the Cinnabon of Ricks was gonna be there. And it's one where you get all of them together. It's like, well, if you want to save yourself and rid yourself of this infinite curve, what do you have to do? You have to get rid of all the infinite Ricks. Where are all the infinite Ricks? The Citadel, right? Right. Yep. So it's like, all right, you got the Citadel, and now I'm confused whenever I say Citadel. I keep thinking Cinnabon. Fuck you. So you get that together, and it just how the spinny bits and everyone dies. Like, how do you set it up to hack the portal fluid to do that, and then to leave Rick by himself, the Rick of all Ricks in basically his own living hell, a pod filled with Mortys. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's some real G walk off, drop the mic, fingers like this while it's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, that's the hardest walk off I've ever seen in all of like television history. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How well it was written.
I mean, and
like,
on top of that, like Rick literally said, like, "Yo, I have nothing. I have no
nothing.
plan." This dude literally canceled all my fucking plans. Like, that's why if you notice that every time you saw Rick with Evil Morty, he kept trying to shoot him the minute he saw him.
Yeah, exactly. Damn it! No, bro. No. Damn it!
Right,
no.
Right.
No.
I think the thing that solidified how great the writing was for episode 10, Rick Samurai Jack, was that when you saw that Rick was trying to pull the thruster, it said must pull with partner.
Yeah.
So he couldn't do it without a Morty.
Right.
And so what tripped me up is that they push it and then Morty like lets go and like falls back, you know, from the speed.
Right.
And I thought they weren't gonna make it, so I'm like sitting on my couch like, oh no.
Right.
So I loved it. And I really thought that using the crows was interesting because crows really are such intelligent birds. And so it's nice to kind of see them. But it also kind of shows how he's trying to fill the void from Bird Person. You know, because he saved Bird Person.
Yeah.
But Bird Person essentially like broke up with him. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So now he's trying to replace him with two
crows.
Yeah. Literally.
Which is better than a Morty.
And the thing, it goes farther than that now because now you know that he lost Diane and he lost his daughter. Like, he lost, like, this Rick experiences loss like crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he literally sets on fire everything that he loves and holds dear because he can't get out of his own fucking way.
Yep.
Like, it's a allegory for life in like the strongest of senses. Like, this is what you're left with, alone in your own fucking hell of what it is. Like, no matter what, like everything you ever, if you can't get out of your own way and you allow hubris to run and dictate your shit, and you think that you're the smartest person in the universe, this is where you're left. This is what happens. Right. There'll always be that version of, hey man, you're being a complete and total dick right now, bro. Like, you should stop. Like, you need to like stop and like readdress it, come back, and then like maybe we can go forward. Because he had the opportunity to fuck with it. I think when Evil Rick was like that was Evil Rick. Evil Morty, when he was like, bro, you brought this upon yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is 100% your doing. And so now you must live with the fruits of your fuckery. So thusly, that's what it is. And he just walks on. The golden circle.
Yes.
Come on. Is that not Nirvana?
Right.
That's fuck with your boy. The golden triangle of Nirvana, and going into it, he goes into his own bliss, into his own peace.
Own reality.
Who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on, man.
I mean,
he finally gets to live his life.
Where he closes his eyes before he goes to the portal, smiles. So he's like, whether he wins or loses at that point, he was already happy.
Right. I think him closing his eyes was putting that universe to rest, because that was literally him trapping Rick in that universe. He cannot escape. He's relegated there for the rest of his life. No stops, no going back. That's it, bro.
He can't touch him anymore.
Exactly. He's finally free. Like, finally free.
I wonder, so this sort of solidifies the theory for me that Evil Morty was this Rick's original Morty.
No, because remember, that Morty doesn't exist. So he's still somebody else's Morty.
Oh.
Because remember, his wife and daughter got killed, and his daughter is the one that actually has Rick, or has Morty.
Right, because he... Yeah. Oh, because of the... Okay,
so that's why they showed the
scene where he met Beth is.
Yeah, that's why they showed the scene where he actually met a Beth that had lost her father, and that's why when she showed up, she started crying, because she felt like, oh, my father just came back, and that's where that Morty comes from. Gotcha. So we don't know. We still don't know where Evil Morty came from.
No,
we just know that he just hates Rick because he knows that Rick is responsible for this. Just like how Rick was chasing the person that caused his pain, Morty was chasing that Rick because he basically caused Morty his pain.
Right. So what? You know what would have been? You know what I think? Oh wait.
So will this be the
Hold
last?
on. Wait.
Go ahead.
Okay. What? Sorry. Was he? Okay. Was Evil Morty the dumb Rick's Morty?
I think so. A lot of people keep saying that the Evil Morty's the one that gets caught in the fucking introduction.
No, it's no. That's too obvious.
It's Dan. Dan would do some shit like that.
Yeah, but the thing is though, if Mortys are meant to balance the Rick, you can't have a smart, savvy Morty without having a completely idiotic and just dumbass Rick.
So was the dumb Rick from the first time we met him his Morty? His Rick?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And he just like that could be.
But I don't know. That's real quick. This is the thing. With Rick having all this loss, why the fuck hasn't he, I hate to say this, off himself?
He tried to, and he passed out.
When?
Remember, like in the first episode, he comes in where he does a thing, he plugs the shit in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so blah blah," and he falls down and he goes, and it misses his head. That part.
So he's trying to kill himself. I hate to say it, but I'm not promoting suicide at all. But I'm just saying, like, this Rick went through some shit. Like, especially when he was just sitting down in this room and just Ricks were coming out, he's just shooting. Like, he zero fucks.
Yeah.
Well, I think being around his family and Morty was the one that actually brought him into it. Like, you gave him some kind of purpose of something somewhere, getting something done. Bird person, yay! All this other stuff, like kind of like bringing all that back together, trying to piece back together an idea, a semblance of what his past life was, instead of focusing on the life that he could be making and living with his new family.
Because now now the Beth doesn't know that that's really not her real father.
Two Beths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This shit opened up a portal of other shit, man. It's just like it closed one chapter, but it just opened up 80 more chapters.
Yeah, I don't think this will be the last time we see evil Morty.
No, they're gonna.
Well, I think it's just Morty now.
Yeah. Because remember, even at the end of the episode, he's like, "Oh, you're evil too." He literally tells that to the other Morty. He's like, "Oh, well, I guess now you're evil too." I'm like, bruh. I guess so many little nuances in this episode that just blows my freaking mind. But I feel like Evil Morty's going to be creating his own little Rick C-137 world type shit because he's happy. And we won't see that continuation until, Rick's got to fix the portal gun. Mm-hmm. And then the thing is, if he can fix it, is it going to become a golden portal gun? Because remember, he can't travel nowhere now.
No, because he can't travel interdimensionally.
Yeah.
But he can still travel within the universe that he has, which is apparently a gigantic universe. Technically, he's still got all of the means to travel interspatially.
Yeah, because we know he can create a gun. He did it the first time. We know that.
No, he didn't. He didn't create the gun. The gun was given to him. Like, that's the thing.
No, remember the first C-137, they even showed in the flashback when Morty was looking at it, his portal gun was fucking handmade and looked weird as shit. It looked
but he fucked it up though.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. Another one came through, he shot or killed him or something, and then just took his portal gun and kept it pushing.
Okay.
And even if he did have a portal gun or not, it wouldn't work because there's no more goop.
Exactly.
And even if he did have goop, it would take you to the killing bits.
Yep.
So you can't go.
Right. So that's what I'm like, dude. I just hope they don't fucking Dan Harmon doesn't start
that
season
suck.
6 with just a random different episode because he's done that before, where he ended it on crazy shit and then just the episode's completely different. That's what he did the Mystery Train episode. Like everybody was hyped to see what's going to happen in season 4, and because that was what happened last time in season 3, the evil Morty took control of the Citadel, and then he just gets this Mystery Train episode shit. You're like, what the fuck? We won't want this.
Damn, bro, what does that got to be like to be able to know that you can't leave?
Right.
Like, you can go anywhere within this construct, but you can never leave it, knowing everything else is outside. Like, it's like being in the house of all the most awesome shit in the world, but you can't go outside.
Right. But and also remember, he only killed the Ricks he was smarter than. So that
he killed all the Ricks.
No. See, that's the thing. We haven't met the Ricks that's smarter than the C-3117 Ricks now.
There are no Ricks that are smarter than C-137.
No, remember, that's why that's all Infinite Rick. Dude, he tells you this shit. That's why everything in control was he was the smarter Rick.
Okay, he's not the smartest Rick, but he's the most Rick of all the Ricks. So thusly, he's not the smartest Rick, but he's the most of all the Ricks.
He's the Rickiest of Ricks. And you got the Mortys and Mortys.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Who's evil.
We just got this shit on a whole like fucking psychological level shit.
Huh.
We can teach a class on Rick and Morty.
I'm feeling that.
I feel like there is a class on Rick and Morty. Nope, there's a class on Adult Swim. Yes, you can get it at Kent State University in Kent, Ohio.
I really thought you were going to say Skillshare.
No. Not Skillshare. So, moving on to the esports world. While League of Legends has moved from China to Iceland, Valorant is holding their World Championships in Berlin, Germany. This will be the second time that they will be holding a championship of sorts in the Germany capital. And it's like marking the final time that all of the championships of this year for Valorant will be taking place in Europe because it is the Worlds. So Riot Games picked Berlin because the Masters was held there, which was the championships before Worlds, and they also had tournaments in Iceland. And Europe presents, quote, the best pathway where all qualified teams can attend. However, this doesn't really make any sense when you think about how the number one Southeast Asia team, Blerd Esports, didn't get to attend the Masters because of COVID-19 protocols and just general poor management and a lack of acknowledgement about esports from the Philippine government in general. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work if like that's what their goal is when Blerd Esports couldn't even get to go to the Masters. So if you are looking to spectate for Valorant World Championships, those take place next week. So be on the lookout on Black Esports Network's social media channels for more information.
Yeah, that's going to be hype. That's going to be super, super hype.
Yes.
League,
so
laugh out loud.
League. Yes.
I'm just saying.
And just to reiterate, League of Legends Worlds will be taking place in October, and you can definitely watch that on the League of Legends Twitch channel. Speaking of other esports, though, Dota 2 is having so many problems, like they always do.
Yep.
The Dota Valkyries, which is an esports organization dedicated to helping pro women in Dota 2 esports circles, tweeted a call to action after Raynessa Gaming tweeted a screenshot of some sexism and some ableist comments she was getting regarding her off-mic status.
Yeah.
She apparently uses a voice modification on her microphone, which makes her probably sound more, less feminine.
Right.
So she decided to take it off, and some of the comments she got were, "Who's doing the dishes?" and "It has nothing to do with you're a woman, you're just disabled." And that was the one that made me super mad because, you don't really talk about someone's disability.
No, you don't. But then again,
not anymore.
I had to say this.
Not anymore.
Yes. Not
in
anymore.
the game,
back
in the early days of the gaming world, yes, there was some. Woo. I mean, you still get it every now and then. I mean, I love the video of the kid that's like, get shit on, your ass. Your ass. 1v1 me. I get that. Because every gamer plays game style is different. Some people throw controllers. Some people woosah. Some people bitch and yell. Everybody.
It's age. It's the age
you got
of
some
rage.
grown-ass men that still act like that when they play Call of Duty and get on.
Yeah, 2K does that too.
Exactly.
Also, doesn't it? It does.
When you playing Madden and you got a dude that's up he's already freaking whitewashing you. You bro.
Oh, bro, that feels so good.
Yeah.
That feels so good.
Yep.
I've had people throw my controllers out of my window.
Yeah. And it's bro, why are you throwing my shit? Go pick that back up.
So mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
so for me,
it is 78-4, but
right.
Come on.
But me though, I grew up. I had the whole Jefferson lifestyle growing up type shit. But I started up in the Good Times episode, so it was my parents. If I broke my controller, I got my ass whooped. I ain't about to break no $60 controller from my pops. Boy, you lost your damn mind.
That is very true.
I already got the privilege to play video games. Why I want to ruin that?
Yeah, but then again, our controllers back then were bulletproof.
This is very much true. You don't see any Sega Saturn controllers or Sega Genesis controllers anywhere.
Nintendo, the OG Nintendo controllers.
You know why? Because they were wired.
Yes.
And so if you threw that bitch, guess what else was coming with it? You fucking
wired.
I mean, you could always try and just short chop it. You know what I mean?
But you didn't take that risk because you bro, because then you lost your save. Remember back then, game saves and everything was skeptic as hell. Like,
that is true.
So,
and there weren't like Game Stops back then.
no.
Like if you wanted a controller, you had to like really go outside,
right,
and search for it.
Man,
Before you found
Funkoland
one.
game, like really, like Babbage's, Circuit
Right.
City. You had to drive.
Oh my gosh, I
Right.
remember Babbage's.
Wow.
I know, right? But yeah,
Wait a second.
And that's the difference. Like kids these days, they raise because they're not buying the shit, or their
Yes.
parents haven't showed them the respect and shit that they bought them.
Were the controllers on the NES?
Everything was wired. Everything was wired.
Yeah,
up
but
until,
but it was wired and connected. Like you couldn't unplug. I don't remember unplugging.
Yeah, you can unplug. It was still plugging. It was still plugging.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, everything up until the PlayStation 3 was wired.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 and
No, I mean I know
Xbox
that, but I'm
360
saying
wireless.
Wasn't there one?
And
Was it the Atari? It was one of them. You couldn't unplug the controller.
Oh, that was ColecoVision. ColecoVision you couldn't unplug.
There you go. All right.
That had the
All
telephone. That had the telephone shit connected to it.
Yes, that's right. What is the point of that? I don't know,
bro. That's 70s technology. I don't know that information,
bro. That is like like when you're a kid and like you're like 3 and you remember something and it's like foggy in the back part of your mind, like it's almost like a cave painting on the back of your skull.
Yep.
Cave painting.
That's what ColecoVision is to me. It's like, huh.
Yep.
So I remember my parents playing this, drinking like brandy in front of their friends in the TV that had the projector.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It had 3 colors: red, green, blue.
Yes, that one. I was like, this is the future. It's not.
No,
it's not. It's not.
But yeah, it's just that everybody rages differently. But it's like raging and then sexual harassment and all this shit is like, fuck, man. Like, but trust me, the many games I played, I've got kids call me the N-bomb left and right like crazy because like, oh, I can say it over the phone line because you can't attack me. But
right, but if I catch you, it's on.
On.
It's on. I'm gonna beat your 14-year-old ass.
New
bro.
Master 7.
Real life. It's going down.
Right.
Call me the N-word. Call me the N-word at an arcade. See what happens.
Oh, see, that never went down.
Bro.
See that? And that's why I miss arcades. Even at bar, you know the crazy thing is about this. Even bar arcades, people still have the respect that they use the N-bomb because they already know liquor and games and the N-bomb is not gonna work.
Bro, I keep having to read my screen. I keep having to read it because it's just I'm like,
but yeah,
don't
like so.
Say,
and
gotcha.
even like the thing is like even when you watch like even in esports events and stuff like you know how hard it is to maintain that composure from not dropping certain words,
bro.
You know, like like you're a public figure now. Even us,
but that's why they make all the big money. That's why they make all the big money because they don't drop the N-bomb. That's it. That's the only way.
I mean,
it's the only
plus
reason.
on top of that, there's very, very few people of color that's actually in this thing too. That's the thing. That's a sad thing.
We need to fix that.
And that's what we're doing.
Especially in Dota 2, the game that
like the games that actually give you the money, like Dota, League of Legends. There are very few black players because I hate to say it, a lot of African American families are not going to give their son $2,000 on a maximum PC to run this shit.
Yeah.
No.
I think about it. I'm a black dad, a working black mom. And I barely able to get you the stuff that you want for Christmas, let alone something that you have to play continuously to get to this level to do this without seeing that cash on hand return. I hate to say it, but that sucks though.
Well, I think we'll see the shift coming from our generation. Of parents.
Yeah, definitely.
Like 100%. Like if you think about it, that's the same investment that you make in football equipment.
But they didn't see that though. Then they didn't see that.
I know, I got you. I know, but what I'm saying though is that now there's an equation of it being our age and being in it and saying, "Oh wow," it's like, "Oh, how much is it?" It's like $2,000. Like anything that your kid wants to do is gonna be about $2,500 all in.
Yeah.
Like basketball fees, basketball, football, lacrosse, golf, tennis.
Golf especially.
Yeah,
golf is dumb expensive.
Quiz bowl is super expensive.
Man, so so all of those things, it's like you think about it, it's like, oh well, Quiz Bowl isn't gonna make your kid any fucking money at all. It's not. It's not. It might get you. It might get you college for free. It might.
Yeah.
It might. Basketball might. Football might.
Get on Jeopardy.
You could be on History Channel. You the
History Channel. You'll be on Drunk History. Shut out of here. But now the equation is coming that there's balance and parity.
Right, and that's only because our generation actually grew up in that phase.
And by the way, Fonzie, that was a Star Wars reference. There you go.
Well,
bro, quit picking on
Valve's a stance.
I'm not picking on Fonzie.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
Maybe a little.
Well, Valve's stance on this like wave of harassment has been kind of flippant. It's been described as handoff by someone on Twitter. And it's led to this idea and like stigma in the video gaming industry and a community consensus that Dota 2 is just a toxic game community and there's no fixing it. To the point where the Dota community is worse than it's ever been, someone tweets. Pros aren't held to standard. Some of our top streamers are outright race baiting and showing their followers how it's completely okay to be an insufferable asshole. They face zero repercussions and make our community worse. R/Dota used to be much more reasonable. Now it feels like you're reading the Kotaku in action sub. Why? Because the inaction Valve has shown to moderate their community created a nurturing ground to pull the racists and sexists in, and in return push a lot of the good folks out. The community clearly failed to moderate itself, so it's time for Valve to help.
So that's the thing. First off, the gaming community has always been racist, period.
Sexist, period.
Racist, sexist, it's been there. You know why? Because it's still, oh my God, I'm about to say this. There's still people living in their parents' basement with the freedom to say what they want without being punished. That's all it is.
I live in my mom's basement right now.
But I'm just saying in general, that's what it is. Like, that's what the internet brought. I can talk shit and pick on you with no repercussions.
Because I have freedom of speech and this is the internet.
Exactly. And it's like I said, it's not the same days of being in person when you see that cat in front of you. You ain't gonna say that shit to my face because you know you can get slapped.
And if you say that to my face, we're gonna fight and we're gonna get kicked out of the arcade.
Right. And they knew that. They still know that. So, like, plus on top of that, the Dota community is not as near as racist and sexual as much as the FGC. I hate to say this. Yeah. I love my FGC, but they are way worse. Way worse. Like, you don't get called you play like a bitch in Dota. You get that in FGC a lot. Like, you suck. If you throw a fireball out wrong or do an uppercut late, you're going to get called as many names as in the book. So Dota, just because you're not macroing shit correctly, I mean, you take a breather, y'all. But yeah, it's way worse. I mean, either way you look at it, it's not good from both angles. For me, a lot of times it's just playful banner when motherfuckers hate losing. So when they lose, they want to talk shit like, your ass, get shit on. I'm sorry for that shit. Sorry. It's hilarious. I love it. It's fucking hilarious.
I know. It's just funny because I know exactly what video what video you're talking about, and you just sound just like that kid. Like,
because I've heard that kid for the past 25 years of my life of gaming. You suck, Thug Geek. You're horrible. You're trash. Your gears suck. You suck at gears. Quit shooting me. I used to do that all the time, too. Like, let's say if a person was trolling you, talking shit, I would only purposely kill that person for the whole game. I would care about anything else but that person.
Seen him do it. I've seen him do it. And by the way, I suck at Gears. T feels he does not allow me to play Gears with him anymore. At all. He's like, I die all the time and you can't come and revive me? I can't believe it. We've only been playing for like 3 minutes and we're dead already? You suck. Don't play this anymore. You see my kill
rate, though. You see my kill rate. Revive me. Protect your commander.
You guys played the Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up together, though, didn't you?
Hell yeah.
Bro, same thing. I have not played Scott Pilgrim in like 20 fucking years.
You played it with me. We played it for gaming beer.
Do you know how long? Dope. Since up to that point, I hadn't played in like 5 years. Fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Are you serious? Are you gonna get mad at me? I'm playing Scott Pilgrim. Look at me. I'm doing. Fuck out of here. Come on. No.
Protect your commander, bro.
Protect your commander. That's a dick. How about that?
It was horrible. God, every time he died, I save him. But every time I die, bro, I'm trying.
I was literally next to you. You saw me pushing the button. It didn't work. I don't know. I have gigantic hands.
I'm like, why are you picking
Jesus Christ. I wasn't trying to pick up items. All right? Maybe it's a little bit of panic. It's like, fucking jumped in on me.
Ninja Turtle game came out. And you
oh my God.
And you're like, don't eat the pizza.
First of all,
and then you eat the pizza. It's like, bro, I need the pizza.
The controller is way bigger. Okay, if I had the larger controller with the buttons, like 1, 2, like Street Fighter buttons, maybe it would work. But no, tiny ass these things doesn't work for me. Fuck out of here. Why would you do that to me?
Why the Fonz only plays games by herself and not with other people.
I try to play with other people, but they just suck worse than what I need.
Bro, are you serious? Is this where you want to go? Is this where you want to do your Jesus
credit. I give you credit when it comes
That's
to
where it is.
Night, but
really? Are you sure,
night.
Bro? What about Madden, bro? Come see me on Madden.
I play sports games. What about
what?
people?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
See, this is
I actually got 2K for free on Epic Games.
Yep.
Man, I'm just saying. Look.
Maybe I'll play that tomorrow.
See, T Fields has like 3 games that he's good at: Magic the Gathering, what you call it, the thing with Gears of War, and League of Legends. I don't know. I'm just shooting something out there. It's a random game that he would play. But you're not good at everything.
Everything but sports games. I've always said that.
Yo, sports games is half the fucking market, so you're not good at half of this shit.
That's frat boy gamers.
Okay, so let's see.
Wait, but on the topic of sports games, I gotta ask you: are wrestling video games such as SmackDown, like Raw vs. SmackDown, or like WWE, like 2K, are those considered sports games, or are wrestling games their own genre?
No, they're arcade.
Or are wrestling games considered fighting games?
No, we consider them arcade games.
Arcade games?
Yeah, those are arcade games.
Yeah, because you can play them drunk.
Yep. Those are straight arcade games. There's like
Is that the standard?
Yeah. Like there's zero concentration need to play those games. It's just like playing NBA Jam. It's like playing our NBA Jam or NFL Blitz. Anybody can pick up and play it.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Like nobody's talking about controller control and freaking wave dash and
no one's doing that. No one's doing that.
Speaking of which, though, we have not talked about What If yet.
Oh, we haven't.
Oh my god, that is so. Don't get me started because you told me because it was a thing and it was like, oh, it's only because it's everybody in the MCU. It's not the comic book.
So this past yesterday, they dropped Marvel's What If Zombies. Now, this is the thing. For those who read the Marvel Zombies books that came out years ago, it's a whole big story around it. Like, it's not just chop and simple like they did in this What If. So the problem that Mr. Dirte here has it with is like he's like, no, Spider-Man's not a zombie. That was the main
Spider-Man was the lead zombie.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know this? He was the lead zombie. Right. He was
I get that, but remember, this is part of the Hank Pym Chronicles.
How are they going to do that to Captain America?
Stop saying the Hank Pym Chronicles.
It is. This is really the Hank Pym Chronicles because I really feel like because they fucked up and not letting Hank Pym create Ultron. This whole What If is like, what if Hank Pym didn't get his way? And he didn't. That's why he's been fucking the Marvel Universe up.
I will say that I was disappointed that this didn't have a clever title like all the other ones. It was just What If Zombies.
Yep. And it was super simple. Like people died.
It was super
came out of the Pym family though. Like,
it was super stupid.
You lose life.
And then fucking so why I don't how
what?
It just makes my head hurt. So how did the purple guy in Wakanda? That doesn't make sense.
I was actually watching a YouTube video earlier.
And are they sentient? That's another question. Sorry, are they sentient? Because if what is his name? I can't think of it. He's purple. He did all the killing. Snap.
Thanos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's purple and this snap. Yes.
How is he in Wakanda with 5 of the 6 fucking stones and the thing? How does the reality stone, right, or the power stone, not keep him from becoming a fucking zombie? But now he's a fucking zombie. Bro, that doesn't make any sense.
The reality stone, he can fix everything.
Thank you. And it's on the thing. It's the red one.
He can literally be like, zombies over. Zombies
exactly. Done. So does he want to be a zombie? And how is it that he
also has a time stone too?
Right. How is he standing there? How is he standing there like, I'm here inside of Wakanda, sentient, when every other fucking zombie not sentient, with the exception of Wanda?
Because every other zombie was sentient. Because remember, right in the introduction, Iron Man used his full power.
Everybody has the capability to use their powers. Yeah. Yep. So
what they did that, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Doctor
it was
Strange
just like
was still using magic.
Yeah. Wong was still using magic.
Yep.
Doctor Strange. That sucks. So they can use their powers, but
Hank Pym used Trump. Used the suit, the bite cap.
That wasn't Hank Pym.
That was Hank Pym.
I thought that was.
Remember, Hank Pym went to go visit his wife. His wife was the one that started everything in the quantum world. Brought him back. They attacked Ant-Man.
I thought that was Ant-Man who bit.
No, remember, Ant-Man came back later with just his head.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be Deadpool's head, by the way, if you read the comic.
No, I thought it was cute that it was Ant-Man's head.
Dude, you gotta give Paul Rudd credit. Paul Rudd is a great Ant-Man. He's a great Scott Lang. You gotta give him credit for that. But yes, Dirty, this is all about the MCU characters. They ain't got shit to do with anybody else that we know.
This is very Marvel Cinematic Universe based versus the comics, which I understand a lot of people are upset about. I feel similarly about Diana's origin story in the DCEU.
Yep.
So I mean, I get it, but for me, I haven't seen a lot of the Marvel movies. So, I mean, I've seen some of them, not all of them. I intentionally stayed away from the Avengers ones.
You have a month of movies to watch.
I know.
I just don't know. There's actually a guy making a supercut of all the MCU movies. So I told her, like, once that dude drops that, I'll just send that to her, and she just watched that because the dude is literally putting every time, like, everything correctly from chronological order with everything of all the movies, plus the end scene shit together correctly within the time. But, like, when he's finished with this shit...
I can also skip some of the movies that I've already seen.
Right.
Like,
no, you can't. No, you have to watch all of them. You have to watch all of them. You have to watch all of those, and you have to watch all of Star Wars, especially the bad ones. Like, come on.
Yeah, but there's not really... Yeah, they're bad ones.
There are bad ones.
I mean, I hate to say
it, two and three were trash.
The new 3 was definitely worse than the old 3.
Oh my god, they were terrible all around. The Mandalorian saved so much. My god.
Yes, Dave Filoni has saved so much.
Jesus Christ. And you have to watch Jindy Tartakovsky's. Like, you have to watch all of that. Like, you have to. There's no way. That's
Solo.
The best.
Solo was good. I like Solo. I don't know why people hate on
Solo was a 7. Solo was a 7.
But it's Solo. You saw Smug. Okay, this is the thing why I hate Star Wars. Like, Star Wars people are like some of the worst fan base because they bitch and moan about everything. But it's like, bro, they gave us smugglers. We finally saw the Mandalorian gave us fucking bounty hunters. Like, each one of these series is giving us a separate things besides Jedi and fucking Sith.
That's fine. I'm down for that.
Because people keep complaining about it. Solo.
Look. Here's why we're complaining about the reason why, because there's a person out there that looks exactly like young Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford was like, pick this guy, and they didn't. That's why. Seriously, call it what it is. If you're gonna try and stick, bro,
that's the main issue.
And he played it so terribly. He played Solo so terribly, dog.
Han Solo. What about Donald Glover as Lando?
He nailed it. Do you know why? Because he just played fucking Billy D. Williams.
And that's all you have to do to play Lando.
That's all you have to do.
Malt liquor and play Billy D.
He was literally drinking malt liquor. Like he almost.
And guess what? He had capes, and all he had was capes. He had a collection of capes.
Yo, and they were fire as fuck. By the way. I want that. I want the Millennium Falcon, the original Millennium Falcon, as it does as a pimp car.
Right.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like,
please and thank you.
Yet people are still complaining about the movie.
Bro, I gave it a 7.
And then I just want to slap people who say Rogue One is horrible. I was like, are you serious? Did we not?
No, Rogue One is fire.
Rogue One is like one of the best Star Wars movies ever made.
Yo, Rogue One is as good as what?
Empire. For me.
Yeah, it's Empire. I would say Rogue One is Star Wars is what you call it? Winter Soldier good.
It is. Matter of fact, real quick, what's your top 3 Star Wars?
Who? What? Me?
Yeah.
Because I know we're not asking Fonz. Love that one, huh? You got that? See how that one? My top 3. Jeez, in canon are, jeez.
Come on.
Okay, I'll say Rogue, Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And Solo, why not?
Not bad. Mine's literally Rogue Empire, but it's Revenge because I love Sith, and we had to see the battle.
I see that. Yeah, that's true.
And it kind of teeters with Rise because Rise is just like JJ did as much as he could to fix what fucking Last Jedi fucked up on.
Yeah,
and it's cool now, bro. The Emperor's fucking Force lightning scene is just a gift from God. Like he really kills every single spacecraft in space with Force lightning. Like it's the most powerful Force lightning you've ever seen in your entire life. It was gangster shit. Like
that, and then also before then, the strongest shit we ever saw was Yoda in Jindy's. Yeah, my God, that was unbelievable. Yeah. Why are you nodding your head like you know what we're talking about, Fonz? God.
I am acknowledging. I am listening. I am an.
She's over here like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is the strongest. It is. I
am an active listener.
But yeah, all right. But yeah, we can talk about Star Wars, Game of Thrones, all this shit all fucking day. But this episode is definitely on the thing because now we have to talk to. What's one more topic we have?
Yes, so
because it happened today.
I'm glad that we were talking about Star Wars because I can segue right into how Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic was the beginning show stealer of the PlayStation Showcase that took place on Thursday, September 9th. There was a lot of remakes and remasters, but we're getting a lot of new games, and a lot of these are PlayStation exclusives. So Xbox might be trying to Sony might be giving Xbox a run for their money now. But
no.
We'll see. So Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is being remastered with new graphics. Uncharted, The Thief's End, and The Lost Legacy are also being remastered. And then the Alan Wake remake is coming October 5th. The upcoming releases that you can literally get within the next month are going to be Guardians of the Galaxy by Marvel, which will come out October 26th and is still available for pre-order right now. We have Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, but you got to be on the lookout for that because there is no official release date yet. It's just
but the beta's going on right now. I'm actually playing the beta right now on PC. It's fantastic.
Are you really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to give it a try myself because it looks great.
It's fun.
And if you're as obsessed with it as everybody else on video game Twitter is, Deathloop is coming out September 14th.
Yep,
so those are the 3 games that you have to look forward to by the end of the year. My favorites were Spider-Man 2, the Wolverine game that's coming out that we only got to see 40 seconds of, Tichia, which is a Black protagonist alert game, God of War, Ragnarok, because I cannot get enough of the Viking and Norse mythology right now.
Plus Thor, damn it, it's Thor.
Yes.
The son of Odin.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say this, but like I love Norse mythology. Like,
Odin's son, by the way.
Shut up. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, do we?
Yes. The millions of users that are watching this, yes, they'll definitely understand what we're talking about. But yeah, I would definitely say for the PlayStation event today, they ended, for me personally, it was already over once they showed Knights of the Old Republic remake. Like it was done. Like I didn't care about anything else. I'm like, and it's funny because just 2 days ago, I was talking to my other homie about that game. I'm like, bro, like why don't they make good games like this? And then Sony does it. I'm like, bro, like this game literally took 180 hours of my life on my Xbox. I played the shit out of this game. And plus it brings back Darth Raven, who's like one of my favorite Sith. I mean, one of my favorite Sith next to Darth Bane. So super excited. And then the Marvelverse, and then Spider-Man 2. Soon I heard the voice in the shadow. I'm like, we are Venom. Like that was fantastic. I'm super happy about Drake. I love Drake's game. All 5 games are fantastic. And so it just like Sony is like, yo, Sony's like it's trying to get some BDE out there, let everybody know what's up. But at the end of the day, Microsoft Game Pass still got the games though. Like you still paying $16 a month and getting all these games, and that's it. Like you ain't gotta worry about shit. Sony's like, you gotta call some money. Which I'm actually interested. They didn't announce the fact that they said through the private network about them they're going to be charging now for upgrades. Right now, all the upgrades from the PS4 to PS5 has been free. Now they're charging. They're charging $10 based upon what their developer wants to do. So I'm like, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially because I've said several times, we do not need these consoles yet. There's no reason to have a PS5 and Xbox Series X right now.
And there's rumors and leaks going about that they are planning to release a PlayStation 5 Pro next year. and it's going to be black. But if they're not keeping up with regular PlayStation 5 supply and demand right now, how do they expect to release a PlayStation 5 Pro, and be able to do this?
What they're doing is they're doing the same thing they did with the PS3. When the PS3 came out, they had two versions. They had the 60 gig and the 80 gig, and they phased them bitches out quick as fuck. And that's why I knew it was the minute I saw this damn PS5, I'm like, they're gonna do the same thing to this one. I know they're gonna do it. So what they're gonna start doing, they're gonna start phasing these bitches out, and then all of a sudden you're gonna see the PS5 Pro, and you're gonna see the new, because they got another one they're working on too. That's gonna be the slimmer design one too. And that's what you're gonna start seeing. And so this one's gonna become a fucking collector's edition again. That's gonna be worth more money for people that don't have it, and that's what's gonna end up happening because, like you said, they don't have the chipsets for it. They don't.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, we're working on it. And plus on top of that, like, how come Xbox Series X it's 8K ready? The PS5 is not 8K supported at all. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Xbox, let's run with it. Series X, let's go. I mean, I'm an Xbox baby since day one. It was like, yep. I've never really fucked with PlayStation. Like, I can just say that. Everyone's like, you're Xbox, you're a baby. My shit works.
Every time I was at your place, you was always on the PlayStation watching. No, what? Never mind, because you used the PlayStation for your media. Every time you're watching TV and you were doing some shit, you were doing it through your PS4, PS3, or PS4.
PS4, yeah. All my gaming
we're on
is to my Xbox. Yeah, it's 100% my Xbox.
So, dude, did you watch Gran Turismo? Dude, the new Gran Turismo, he just straight completely took a shit on fucking Forza, like big time.
Have you seen Forza 5? Hold on.
When you see
Forza 5,
bro, when you get this podcast,
no,
you're like Tim. My bad. I apologize to you. I'm sorry.
No,
right.
No, never, ever.
You're right.
No, fuck that. No.
Gran Turismo 7 looks like it normally does, which is a driving racing simulation game.
That's it. Like, Forza. There's Forza 7. What are they? 7, 8 now. So Forza in itself. Sorry, I just dropped my thing. But Forza is a thing. Damn it! I lost my pen. Don't trust fat white people. Still, it's one where I like Forza. I get it. Yeah, that was meant to compete directly with Gran Turismo on the driving around these great circuits. Forza 5 is a sandbox game that Gran Turismo comes nowhere close to. Like the actual joy of arcade driving is Forza 5 right now. It's the Horizon series. Like the Horizon series is awesome because you get to drive. There's challenges. It's awesome. It's not so fucking serious. You can like smash people and it's like not get penalized for it. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do. Modify your cars like a tuner in the real world versus modifying your car to go around this fucking track. Fuck that track. Let me go ahead and like do horse shit in Scotland, which is what I can do right now in Forza 4. Why in this tricked out little car that's fucking awesome? Run with it. It's power slide through a meadow. My guy, it's great. It's like running barefoot in the wind, bro. It's amazing. It's fun. Come on, dude.
I will say that I think in the realm of like gameplay and replayability, I think Forza will have Gran Turismo beat. And there's a lot more to do in Forza 2, like along with like buying cars, like you can buy houses and like and like you said, and you can buy like and like in the Scotland map, you can buy a castle. Like
yes, so, it's GTA 5 without the guns.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I hard agree.
Like 100%, and the driving is so much fun all the time. Like all the time. I'll be
real with you. The last good racing game I played was Need for Speed Carbon.
Have you played Horizon? Have you played Forza Horizon?
I've dabbled.
I have.
Because racing games aren't me.
Exactly.
Like for me, like I like arcade style racing games, so that's why I like Need for Speed. And that thing, like for me, Midnight Club Dub Edition still was fantastic.
But here's the thing: Forza Horizon is that arcade game driving experience that you like.
Yeah.
You're so stuck on what Gran Turismo is and what Forza.
I play other racing games. I still like the Need for Speed series and shit.
All right, if you like Forza, let's play after this. Let's play it.
All right.
Jump on it. Put your money where your mouth is.
Speaking of,
get your ass beat real quick.
Today is one of my favorite companies' birthdays. 22 years ago, Sega dropped the Sega Dreamcast on 9999, and Sony dropped the PlayStation on 96, 95. So, yeah, 2 birthdays to celebrate today in the game industry. One's 26, one's 22. Sega.
Sega.
But yeah, Sony definitely.
Oh my god.
Showcase
Dreamcast.
like it don't give a shit. It's doing this thing, but at the same time, they still got to get the shit together with their own Game Pass because PlayStation Now is just trash.
Yeah,
All these games should be coming out for PlayStation Now as exclusives, including in my price that I pay per month.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. I'm like, yo, the God of War, the Drakes, all these new remake shit they're showcasing, they should be part of like Game Pass. It's like, yo, here you go. We're gonna give you Halo right when it comes out. We're gonna give you this game right when it comes out. It's included. You're paying monthly for it. Sony's
Game
like,
Pass
nah,
is fire.
bro. I gotta get $60 from you.
Nah, Game Pass is too fire. Game Pass is way too fire.
Game Pass is my aunt was telling me actually that she really likes spending like the extra like $16 a month on Game Pass. She said because it was either that or buy my teenage cousin like a $60 game every couple of months.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Yeah, she said Game Pass has really been like a game changer in like
the Game Pass has been great for gaming parents.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, I gotta pay $16 and that's it. You can play whatever the fuck you want. And it's
but also it opens up to you can play. The parents can play too.
Yeah.
Because now it's games from 20 years ago that we were playing.
Yep.
It's like, all right, bet, like awesome.
Yeah.
Like to play all of the games from back, like me, case in point, like he said earlier, fucking Fight Night.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like Fight Night is a game. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm just amazing at that game. Like I'll beat the shit out of somebody I'll challenge anybody. T-Fields, you know this. You've seen me run an entire room with motherfuckers.
Literally.
I had to read my screen again. Sorry. I had to read my screen again. But an entire screen of an entire room of people and make them cry. Angry. It felt good.
Angry, ugly cry.
Ugly cry.
Yeah.
Ugly cry. Owe me money. Storm out of the house. Yes.
Like, nah, bro, cash at me.
I did that to you. Actually, to break you actually shed a real man tear. You know what? Keep the money. I have that memory. And I can bring that up whenever. Shut up. I made you cry. When?
Not me, because I don't play. I saw him play a guy once. I'm like, I'm not gonna challenge this dude. I'm a smart gamer. I like to win my battles. When you see somebody get destroyed like that, I'm not going to challenge you.
My God, I've seen.
My James like Tony was okay. He wasn't great. He was okay, and I'm betting against somebody that's actually great at playing this game.
I'm great at this game. Like case in point, like T-Fields won't say anything about Scott Popular.
I'll challenge Scott Popular. We just haven't played in ages.
I mean, I'm saying.
Speaking of which, he's gonna be the next guest from the host too. Right? He's gonna be the next guest. I'm bringing him on too.
I mean, Scott. Scott just. I mean, he kind of is like. He is like the best.
I mean, he runs a fighting game tournament with shit blocking with Larry.
The best. He is the best.
No, not the real best. They don't play
Scott Popular.
Yeah.
I mean, he's better than you.
Oh.
Not Third Strike. I was number 10 in the world, bro. Nobody can take it from me.
I mean,
number 10 in the world, bro.
I've seen.
That's really good.
On what game?
It's Third Strike. Street Fighter. I was number 10 in the world in Third Strike.
Oh, when the giant power outage went down and everyone's shit got wiped, and you played for like the first 30 seconds, like I'm number 10, right?
People still fear my name. Oh shit, it's Thug Geek. Yes, I'm still feared like that, bro.
Bro, I want to see you, and I want to see you, Chris, and Scott play, and I'll watch Scott just like be on the phone, like talking to somebody, and like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, nothing, just playing these kids, real quick. That's all.
Real quick.
Which, what else we got today? We got anything else? No, we definitely looked over on.
I had to read my screen again real quick, so you know.
We do. I mean, there are some things that we could talk about, but I think this is a good. I think this.
What
is
did we
a good
miss?
place
Did we
to
miss
end.
something?
No, just Ubisoft cracking down on people being AFK in Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. But plus, Siege is getting ready to. I think Siege is getting ready. They're getting ready to announce it's old. Siege is tired now. Like it's been.
Yeah. Rainbow Six Extraction is coming, as we saw in the PlayStation showcase as well. It'll be coming in January 2022. So I think
lost. That lost me.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
You know,
Extraction.
It's just like playing the Hive game on Gears. Like it's just you playing like with a group of friends trying to survive type shit. That's all it is.
It's like a zombie FPS, but it's Rainbow Six.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't do zombie games. I've never been good at that.
No, we just play fucking whatchamacallit together.
Back for Blood?
Yes.
Yeah, we played for a second, and I haven't touched it since.
The open beta's over for Back for Blood, but I've never done like first person shooters or like zombie games like Point Blank, but I really like and I am really excited for Back for Blood.
Same here. Comes out next month, October. Oh my god, October's loaded.
Isn't that Last of Us?
The Last of Us is more like like The Last of Us is like Life is Strange, but
it's more like Biopunk where it's just that plants took over. Like when Earth got tired of us, that's Last of Us. Earth got tired of fucking humans, and it made a virus that fucking mutates people. That's all.
Oh, you mean like right now?
Not like that too. That's COVID. That's COVID for you people. But hold on.
By the way,
get a COVID knock from this podcast.
All I know is that if y'all keep getting these inoculations, you turn into zombies, I'm headshotting everybody. Yes. I just want you to know that. It's going down. 100% going down. Why? Because I believe in my own personal body. I work out. I take vitamin D and zinc and other things and whatnot.
It's inappropriate, but I can't because I have people watching.
Oh my God. It's so terrible. It's so terrible.
You said it, but I don't want to say anything because I want to be like, oh, that's inappropriate. He's running the company. He's inappropriate for saying. I still want to say.
Oh wow, really?
I still want to say.
It's all good. It's terrible.
It's all good. But yeah,
either way, we encourage you at Black Esports Network to do everything you can to stay safe. However, you choose to do so.
Sorry, Fonzie. Sorry, she had to put the disclaimer on it.
Yeah.
Right. If you decide to get the vaccine, go for it.
So
why do you smile? Why? That was like a Conan commercial.
I love his car salesman smile.
Right. He's like, if you decide to, that was you just did. He literally just did Troy McClure. He just did Troy McClure from The Simpsons. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might have seen me.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
You might have seen me in sex films, ass. Get your vaccination in. I died from COVID.
So being AFK in Rainbow Six Siege, I guess, is like an easy way to collect the game currency.
Yeah.
I don't have this. I've never like had a game where I just felt the need to go away from my keyboard to just like collect rewards. So I just didn't understand that like this was a thing, but apparently like bots and like cheating in this way is really common in first-person shooters.
Oh,
like,
God, yes.
Like we talk about regularly, Counter-Strike Global Offensive has an entire FBI investigation going on right now, regarding like cheating and like betting. So can this be stopped in first-person shooters, or are first-person shooters like just doomed to just like be the place where cheaters go to cheat?
Hey, when people want to win, they're going to win. They're going to win as cheap as possible. I mean, yeah. Especially when it comes to, but most of the time it's mostly PC gaming shit that's doing this shit because you can mod the game very easy, where the console game you can't. So most of the stuff in mods are all coming from the PC game. So,
and it's only cheating if you get caught.
Yeah, sadly that's.
I mean that's what Tom Brady and Deflategate taught us.
Hashtag Deflategate.
Hashtag
Tom Brady knows how to win.
Knows how to win. Went to another team in the first year.
Right. Said I'm coming.
And took him. I'm going to do this. I got this. Hold my beer twice. Like, how do you do that? Yes. Sorry to talk about sports for a second, but I have to say this. Tom Brady came here to Atlanta and totally put his dick on the table. Like in the second half, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, 28-3. Everybody here in Atlanta was like, we're going to win. We're going to win. I'm like, bruh, do you not know who you're talking to? It's the second half. The second half is where they make all the changes.
Yes.
Like,
and they changed
don't do
the whole
that.
Game and came back.
They changed the whole game and came back, win the overtime, smashed them, bro.
Right. But other than that, though, man,
I've never seen an entire city on suicide watch before until then. The whole city.
And
everybody
also,
was mad.
Just to let everybody know, we're not promoting suicide, people. If you have issues, please go talk to somebody. Get
please do.
Like
I've lost somebody.
This is the way we just
T-Fields and I have lost people to suicide.
Yes,
so we don't take it lightly.
Several. So yeah, I definitely know. This is how we conversate, but we
but it is hilarious to see a whole city. No, but it's hilarious to see an entire city on suicide watch because they lost a football game. That's awesome, and because they were so happy. They were so happy in the first half. Yeah, they were doing dances. Right. They were doing dances. If you've ever seen Black people, I'm gonna have to read my screen again, do dances when they're happy, they were doing happy Black people dances all through halftime. We won. We're gonna do it. They're doing the Dirty Bird and everything. All the dances. They were yeeting, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then, I feel old every time I hear a new term that I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, what do you guys mean to eating?
Man, oh my god, our very dear friend, rest his soul, Mo.
Yes.
Oh my god,
love that man.
Love him to death, but 28-3 is a real thing.
Yes.
And it's like, sorry guy, sorry. Something's gonna knock over and break soon. In around here,
you're gonna burn the food you cook on in the morning. Watch, you're gonna end up cooking something.
Probably. That's what's gonna happen. Definitely gonna happen. But I mean,
so what are you working on right now? Because we want to go ahead and end this podcast real quick. But
yeah,
we got in the works right now.
Yeah,
talking to you, Dirt.
Yeah, are you doing any content creating, hanging out?
Yes, I'm actually in the process of writing quite a few things. Actually, this next thing I'm coming up with is a weekly podcast show that's basically going to go and take a deep dive into the into the culture and the curation of the culture and the particular trendsetters, movers, and shakers, and those individuals that are bringing a positive and forward-thinking light into this great and amazing urban underground scene that we have here that eventually goes into the mainstream. So we're very excited. The name of it is called Curated and the Gallery, and How Not to Fuck Up a Good Thing, hosted by Dirte and Griff, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're looking into that. We're in the process of writing that as well. As far as projects that you can come to and hang out with, we've got Sang ATL, which is at Smith Soul Bar. We've got a new open mic that's starting in Douglasville at forgot the name of the place because I'm sober, and just kind of putting that together. And then we've got the Lake Life coming. What is it? We're writing Lake Life is
not Lake Lanier.
No, God, no.
What's it? Not Lake Lanier.
No. We have next year. We have two Memorial Day and Labor Day. We're going to be putting on two different events. They're called what is it? The Lake Escape 1 and 2, and they're going to be at Lake Gunnersville in North Alabama, which is about 2 hours away from here. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of big things going on, and that's about it. I don't know.
Where can people follow you on social media?
Oh, right. At the DBSC. That's it. I'm not really on that anymore. I've been kind of like pulling back, but the Dirty Boy Social Club, look for that anywhere you find it. And that's what I'm doing. I've never really had to do outros before. Hello.
Dirte, I am so glad you spent time with us today.
Well, thank you so very much for having me spend time with you. I very much enjoy it. Yay. In my happy box. All right.
Well, once again, this has been podcast BlerdSoup episode fucking 12. It's crazy we're on our 12th episode of BlerdSoup. We got a couple more episodes before we finish off the season, and we'll be back for season 2. When we're just doing a test one right now, where we're gonna start bringing more guests on for each episode for season 2. So it's gonna be fantastic. It's been your boy T Fields, aka Thug Geek, here with the Fonz and with Jason, aka Dirte Williams.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for having us.